tell us a bit about yourself. What's your name?
Jamell Anderson.
And what are your basketball credentials?
I play for the professional team Essex Pirates and Great Britain under-20s.
I just wonder if you can do us a favour. Can you do a penalty shot? I know this is really under lots of pressure. The TV cameras are expecting all this, and you're not going to make it, I'm sure. But could you give it a go? Oh! That's impressive. OK, now look, I'm going to change the game because I feel like I'm at a disadvantage. What I'm going to do is we've made the hoop smaller and we've made the ball smaller. Now that should, in a way, make it easier for you, shouldn't it? So can you try and shoot a penalty now with the smaller ball? And actually, the hoop isn't that much smaller. It's lower. I mean, have a go. Oh, close. You're good. All right, now let's make an even smaller one. Now, I'm going to let you go a bit closer than here, but actually, literally, it's downhill all the way from your height, isn't it? And that should be peasy for you. And look, a tiny little ball. But it's not that tiny, in proportion. You should be able to, come on, let's have a go at this. Oh. Well, look, thank you very much. That was really unfair of me, wasn't it, really? Because he's used to playing with a certain size ball, but what we were doing is changing the size of the game, and we were changing the relative magnitude of two forces. One is gravity. So as the ball got smaller, gravity had less and less. It was exerting a smaller and smaller force on it. And the other was air resistance. So as the ball got smaller and smaller and smaller, its relative area got larger. So air resistance became a much bigger factor. And of course, it's very hard to calculate it when someone springs that on you. But this is, in general, what happens in life. As things get smaller, different physics dominates, and it changes the game. And I've got, actually, here, I didn't want to mention this earlier because I thought you'd just hit me, but I've got a tiny, microscopic basketball court down here. Look at this. And I was trying to play earlier on this. It's really difficult. Look at those balls. Aren't they sweet? Here's a tiny needle, which you might use to sew. Look how small the balls are in comparison to the needle, even. You see how they're just sticking to it? They're just sticking to the needle automatically, because at this scale, surfaces become very sticky. And if I try and bring them over to the court, the balls, and then I try and, all right, here we go. And I'm going to try and bounce them a bit. Oh, I can't even get them off the needle, and they just don't move, they won't roll. In fact, they won't bounce. It's just hopeless at this scale because the balls won't bounce because the surface forces, as soon as the ball hits it, it just sucks it down. And gravity is so small on those balls that it's not exerting a great rebound force.